We've got Dr. Kohli joining us right away on the top of the show. I love it. So here's the thing. A lot of people are complaining about allergies, and it couldn't be a better time because, Miss Erica, you're constantly complaining about your allergies.
Well, yesterday it was like really rough. Like I was swimming in like a cloud of clouds in my head. So how do we fix this? Because it seems like it's gotten worse lately.
It in fact has gotten worse, Erica, because the climate has changed. And when our allergies start, when they end, depends on what is going on in the environment. So, we've been having more crazy weather lately, and that changes the pollens that are out there. So, it's really important. An allergy is an overreaction of your immune system to something that it's not supposed to react to. So it sees pollen and it thinks it's a bacteria or virus and kind of goes to war. So it's important to know what your triggers are. So a lot of people will go out and actually get formal allergy testing. I did that when I was in medical school because my allergies were so bad, and that way I knew what to avoid. But there's also some kind of recipe for medicines that you can use to keep them at bay. So do you use any medicines for your allergies?
I use the spray.
Do you use it every day?
Not every day.
Wait, what's the spray?
So it's a fluticasone, which is a nasal steroid. So if you spray it right into your nose, because remember, that's the portal of entry for all that pollen. You inhale it into your nose, and that's where the allergic reaction starts, and then it triggers it systemically. So if you turn off the immune system in your nose with the steroids, which kind of turns the volume down on how much your immune system reacts, then even if you inhale that pollen, it's not going to trigger that systemic allergic response where your head feels like it's swimming in a cloud of clouds.
That was very descriptive.
That's what I felt like.
Well, Doc, I wanted to ask you, because apparently there's new research that's linking mental health with allergies. Like, what do you say about that? I would have never put that together.
A lot of doctors don't put that together. We're still learning about it ourselves, and it's, part of it is natural and sort of makes sense, because when you have allergies, you feel a little depressed, right? You're tired, you can't think straight, you can't eat properly, you can't exercise, you can't sleep. So some of it is those indirect effects, but what we're learning is that inflammation that gets triggered actually can trigger inflammation in the brain. So it's systemic inflammation that causes these chemicals called cytokines to get activated in your brain, which trigger stress hormones and inflammation. And women are significantly more susceptible to that connection, where allergies can actually trigger depression and anxiety. There's even some data that the suicide rates are higher when the pollen counts are very high.
Oh, goodness.
Wow. All right, Doc.
We don't know this. Thank you.
Yeah, good info. Let's switch gears here a little bit. We're learning what caused 67-year-old Ray Liotta's death. So we just found that out. He reportedly died from pulmonary edema and acute heart failure while he was sleeping. So what is that, and how common is it? Because I heard 45 and older, half the people have that.
So half the people don't have pulmonary edema and acute heart failure, but that's basically your heart pump giving up. So your lungs fill up with fluid, and it's a terrible way to go.
Or susceptible to that, you mean, as you get older?
Right, but what caused that in Ray Liotta and others is atherosclerosis, which is blockages of the arteries that supply blood to our heart. So guys, what is our heart doing every second of every day that we're alive?
Pumping.
Looking for love.
It's in love with our wife.
No, it's pumping.
And looking for love, too,
That's right.
I would say. But it's got to keep going no matter what we're doing, right? So what does it need to keep going as that muscle is working? It needs blood. So if you have blockages in the blood vessels that supply blood to the heart, that pump is going to start to give out. That's what Ray had. But what 50% of us over the age of 45 are walking around with is those blockages slowly developing.
Wow.
Yes, and so think about all your friends that are over 45, your family members, more than half of them.
Oh.
Well,
Valerie, 45?
You took so much joy by saying that. Yes, but I will, because I am 45, I will ask, are there any symptoms like I and the friends should be looking for? Because it's a little scary here.
Yeah, it can be scary. But the good news is 80% of these blockages are preventable if you catch them early. So you really don't want to wait till the symptoms out. You don't want to wait till you're short of breath, have chest pain, can't exercise, because by then that blockage is already like 70% or more. It's really choking that heart from blood flow. So you want to look for that early. And I like to compare it to sort of your shower drain, right? You just keep throwing hair in there every day. And I try not to do that, but until it gets really blocked, it doesn't sort of start backing up. So in the same way, if you were to check your drain proactively, just like you check your heart with a test called a calcium score, which is a quick X-ray of the heart that everyone should get when they turn 45, then you can know if there's already blockages developing.
Good to know.
Yeah.
We also wanted to get your input on processed foods, because we all know how bad it is for us. Yeah, we've heard that, newsflash, but there is new additional research that shows that processed foods like chips, snacks, snack mixes, frozen pizza, and microwave meals can have as many as 120 ingredients, which are mostly preservatives and added flavors. Even some salad mixes come up with 50 additives. So how is that possible, and what is the FDA doing to protect us? No, we shouldn't have these foods out there.
So, you know, if you
It's
think
not
about
Dr. Kohli's fault you're yelling.
well, you have to sort of process everything to bring it to us that are in our homes, right? Like our ancestors weren't going to grocery stores. They were going out and doing hunter-gathering type of stuff. So if you think about even a bag of salad, Sam, just like you said, that's sort of processed because it's packaged, and they could add stuff to put it, preservatives for packaging. But that's not the kind of food that we worry about. We worry more about the ultra-processed foods, the fake food that's out there that has, you know, all kinds of chemicals and sodium and additives and colors and things that we don't naturally cook with that can cause cancer, they can cause heart disease, they have little nutrition. They actually suck the nutrition out of what you're eating, and they're calorie dense and addictive, so they actually make you gain weight faster.
I don't think that should be legal. Does that sound like a slippery slope?
Well, I think so, because it's delicious. That's why we eat so many of these things.
Yeah, but can't there be like purer forms of it?
That would really, I think the expense thing comes in too. I mean, there is a financial aspect to this. So
Right,
you're right.
but
When you do get the pure,
there should be
whatever,
food equity too.
you know, the raw sugar that, you know, when you go to certain grocery stores, it's incredible how much even organic grapes cost. So I can't imagine like how we can process foods and make it cheaper and healthier. I think.
But don't let the taste drive you, Erica, because it is addictive. And that's one of the problems. If you like it, it tastes better. Chips are delicious, and it creates a circuit in your brain. So fight that urge.
Fight the urge.
I'm fighting a lot of urges.
Fight it, girl. Dr. Kohli, thank you so much for joining us and answering all of our medical questions per usual. DBL Nation, check out Dr. Kohli's podcast, Heart of Medicine. Thank you, Dr. Kohli.